Picture this. Bulldozer roars toward your dream cabin, sent by a power-hungry HOA determined to crush your freedom. What would you do? I found myself in that exact nightmare, but I had a secret weapon that turned their game upside down. It was a radiant summer morning when a letter from the Homeowners Association HOA landed in my mailbox like a grenade. The words screamed off the page, "Tear down your cabin, or we'll do it for you." The HOA had been gunning for me since I bought my quiet slice of land years ago. My modest cabin, a sanctuary of independence, was their latest obsession. They'd thrown every rulebook at me, nitpicking my every move to enforce their suffocating community guidelines. Now, they'd escalated 2 threats of legal action, claiming a bulldozer was already booked to demolish my home in just 7 days. At first, shock paralyzed me. How could they wield this kind of power? But, as the fog of disbelief cleared, a sly grin crept across my face. I held a card they'd never seen coming, a deed to their prized $7 million clubhouse. The glittering heart of their control over the neighborhood. I'd bought it quietly years ago, a private triumph I kept under wraps. That clubhouse wasn't just a building. It was the HOA's throne, where they schemed and flexed their authority. Without it, their grip on the community would unravel. This wasn't a weapon I'd planned to wield. But with my cabin on the line, I saw my chance to flip the script. I called my lawyer, and we got to work crafting a counterclaim that would make the HOA sweat. Instead of cowering, I'd hit back hard, using their precious clubhouse as leverage. If they wanted to play dirty, I'd show them I could play dirtier. The morning the bulldozer rumbled toward my cabin, I stood tall, not with fear but with fire in my veins. As the machine's shadow loomed, I fired off a letter to the HOA. Cool and calculated. Touch my cabin, and I'll lock the doors to your clubhouse for good. Oh, and I've got evidence of your shady property dealings ready to go public. Their response was immediate, a frantic phone call, their voices dripping with panic. They'd underestimated me, and now their empire was teetering. In a matter of hours, the bulldozer turned tail. The HOA backed down, tails between their legs. My cabin stood untouched, but the victory was bigger than that. I'd become the guy who stared down the HOA and won, the one who showed the neighborhood who really held the power. All it took was one well-played deed to their clubhouse. I ever felt cornered by someone trying to control your life? Don't just take it, dig deep, find your leverage, and fight back smarter. Share your story of standing up to the powers that be in the comments, or grab a copy of my guide, How to Outwit Any HOA, at my website to arm yourself for your own battle. The power's in your hands, use it.